Hello humans! Today I'm bringing you a video that's really, it's way overdue. I've been meaning to do this video for a very long time. Today I want to talk to you about some of the correlations of awesomeness between Greek mythology and the Theros set from Magic the Gathering. Now, first of all, huge freaking thank you to Wizards of the Coast who sent me a bunch of Theros cards a while ago. It was very generous of them. I think I actually have some footage of me and my brother opening some of the packs for the first time, and we got a little bit excited. So if I find the footage, I'll put it in right now. Yes.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it has
Yes,
like
Professor Reed, tell us exactly how many are in there. We're going to take you seriously.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Christmas! Thank you, Geek and Sundry.
In the Theros block, there's going to be a total of 15 gods, and there's going to be 5 major gods who make up the pantheon, and then 10 lesser minor gods who are the jewel colors. I actually think I'm gonna split this up into groups of 5 and just tackle them that way. That was good miming of tackling. Now, the 5 main gods of the Theran pantheon reflect one of the colors of magic each. So, first, the god for green mana is Nylia, goddess of the hunt. Now, she's a very direct adaptation of Artemis from Greek mythology. There's not a whole lot to say about her, it's just Artemis, goddess of the hunt, likes nature and wild beasts and stuff. And then you've got Nylia, who's goddess of the hunt, who likes nature and wild beasts and stuff. She doesn't condone hunting for sport. Have I gone shiny again? Sun. God for red mana, Theros, is the god of the forge, and he's another pretty clear adaptation. He's obviously a version of Hephaestus. But the thing that I find really interesting about Theros is that Wizards made the decision to go with the forge god rather than the obvious choice for red, which would have been Ares. And when you actually stop and think about it, it makes a whole lot of sense. Ares, yeah, he's got the rage part of passion down, I guess, but Hephaestus as a craftsman and as a form of creativity and passion and changeability and, you know, frustration, and he's got all these different facets that they've worked out, and it makes so much sense to make Hephaestus or Theros the god of red mana, the main god of red mana, rather than Ares, who's just really focused on war. The god for black mana is Erebos. Erebos' name is actually already a big part of Greek mythology. Erebos was both a primordial deity and a shadowy dark land as part of the underworld. Now, there are some points of obvious relation between Erebos and Hades, things like both being god of wealth as well as the dead, but the story built up and the personality built around Erebos are really very different to Hades, and it's kind of where I start getting really excited about this set, because you can see that the developers haven't just adapted Greek mythology and they haven't just made Greek mythology into a Magic the Gathering set. They've designed their own mythology. They've just taken inspiration from the Greeks. The god for white mana, Heliod. Heliod to me seems kind of like the developers took Zeus and made him make much more sense. And so Heliod becomes an amalgamation of characters like Zeus and Helios all sort of shoved into one. I'd also say that there are a couple of elements of Hera in Heliod as well. Theros has also upped the role of justice for Heliod compared to Zeus. Zeus was sort of meant to be the justice guy. He would quite commonly brush it off onto someone else and make them do it instead. So Heliod seems to be basically a more competent sun god version of Zeus. Still a douche, but more competent. And finally, the god of blue mana, Thassa, god of the sea. So Thassa is god of the sea, and she has a bident, which is just a two-pronged version of a trident. The obvious step to take would be to think that Thassa is an altered version of Poseidon from Greek mythology, but the thing that I love most is that the developers realized that Poseidon was an impatient moron in mythology, and that doesn't fit at all with the blue mindset, and so they just kind of scrapped Poseidon altogether and created their own god from scratch. I love the way they've built this character. She's all about forethought and patience and constant change, and she always speaks in future tense. She's just so cool, which is really refreshing because Poseidon's just ick. So those are the 5 main gods of the Theran pantheon. They're all pretty straightforward and have much more direct influences from Greek mythology. But when I talk about this next time, I'll be talking about the minor gods and goddesses of Theros, and they're all going to be much more complex, and I have much less information on them, so it'll all just be a huge speculation fest. It's gonna be fun. In the meantime, let me know what color magic you play. Wave my Is It Pride flag. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go challenge my brother to an epic MTG battle now, and I will see you later. It's French. It's French for laters. Okay, I just thought I'd update you because I said at the end of the video I'm gonna go and challenge my brother to a magic game. Okay, it won't end. This magic game won't end. It was just gonna be a quick game, and then I was gonna get back and I'd edit the video and put it straight up online. We've been playing this for so long. We watched an entire movie during this game, and now I'm on 67 life and Reese is in the 40s.
It's actually been about 2 hours. One sec, let's pan.
I just...
Pan! Dun 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 dun! Oh dear. It's just...
It's never going to end. Say goodbye.